Travel routes across Costa Rica. At first glance, this map feels balanced. Two oceans, a narrow landmass, volcanoes scattered like markers along a spine, and one continuous red route tying everything together. This is not a political map, it's not a demographic map, it's not a street level navigation map. This is a tourism flow map, a curated journey through Costa Rica, and everything begins with geography. A country defined by its edges. Costa Rica is narrow, visually compressed between the Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic Ocean. Unlike large continental countries, here you can cross from one coastline to the other in a matter of hours. The map reinforces this by giving both oceans equal visual weight. They frame the land almost pressing inward. This narrowness shapes everything: travel time, climate variation, ecosystem diversity, infrastructure placement, and the cartography respects that reality. The red line, a narrative device. The bold red line tracing across the country is the star of this map. It connects major cities, links volcanoes, touches both coasts, intersects national parks, passes through mountain corridors. This is not just a road, it's a storyline. From a cartographic perspective, this is called a route hierarchy emphasis. The base geography fades slightly so the travel corridor stands out. This map is telling you, follow this path and you will experience the country. Volcanoes as structural landmarks. Look carefully at the triangular icons scattered along the interior. These represent volcanic peaks. Arenal volcano, Rico de la Vigia, Poa volcano, Irazu volcano, Turrialba volcano. Notice how they form a diagonal chain from northwest to southwest? That is the central volcanic range, and the map subtly uses these peaks as anchors for the interior. This is classic relief based storytelling. The mountains shape the travel experience. National parks as green islands. The green shaded areas represent protected zones. Corcovado National Park, Tortuguero National Park, and Monteverde Cloud Forest. These areas interrupt the stand landmass, acting as ecological highlights. Cartographically, they serve two purposes: show biodiversity concentration and suggest destinations beyond cities. Unlike administrative boundaries, these green shapes feel organic. Their edges are irregular, reflecting natural limits rather than political ones. Coastal tourism versus interior adventure. Look at the western coastline. Places like Tamarindo, Nuzara, Jaco, Manuel Antonio cluster along the Pacific. These are beach destinations, and the map makes them visually accessible, connected clearly to the main red travel line. Now compare that to the interior: Monteverde, Arenal, San Jose, Cartago. These are elevated, volcanic, rainforest environments. The map communicates diversity without saying it outright. Beach and jungle sit just hours apart. Airports as gateways. Small airplane icons mark entry points near Liberia, near San Jose, and near Golfito. These aren't just logistical nodes, they are tourism funnels. Cartographically, airports are placed prominently because they define how visitors begin the route. The map is designed from a traveler's perspective, not a resident's. Typography and visual hierarchy. Notice the careful use of font size. Costa Rica is large and elegant, reinforcing national identity. Ocean names are bold but secondary. City names are moderate. Small towns are minimal. This hierarchy ensures that even with many destinations, the map remains readable. The beige land tone, green parks, blue oceans, red route line create strong contrast, making the narrative path unmistakable. The role of the compass rose, sorry. In the top right corner, a decorative compass rose appears. This is not necessary for modern navigation, but it serves a symbolic function. It reinforces exploration, adventure, classical cartographic tradition. Tourism maps often include ornamental elements to evoke romance and discovery. Scale and psychological distance. Costa Rica appears manageable here. The entire country fits comfortably within the frame. That visual compression is powerful. It makes multi-destination travel feel achievable. In reality, terrain slows travel dramatically. Mountain roads, weather shifts, elevation changes. But the map simplifies that complexity to create a sense of possibility. This is editorial cartography. How a map like this is built. Technically, this map combines GIS national boundary data, protected area shapefiles, road network layers, volcano and topographic overlays, manual right highlighting, graphic refinement, and vector software. The real craft lies in selecting only key destinations, emphasizing route flow, avoiding clutter, maintaining aesthetic balance. That is not exhaustive mapping, it is curated mapping. What this map is really saying. On the surface, it shows roads, cities, and parks, but underneath, it communicates Costa Rica is compact but diverse. Nature defines the experience. Travel flows from volcano to coast. Adventure is structured but accessible. It's not just geography, it's itinerary design. Closing thought. Every country can be mapped politically, but only some can be mapped experientially. This map doesn't show governance or statistics, it shows how someone might move through wonder, from Pacific beaches to cloud forest to Caribbean wetlands and back again. And that's the power of thoughtful travel cartography. If you'd like to get your custom map delivered to you, reach out to Maps&Locations.com. Thank you.